You're watching Entertainment News, and now let's head for the news roundup. Reggae musicians and reggae music enthusiasts gather around to profile ways to rejuvenate the music genre in the country. Convened by music professor from the University of Ilorin, Professor Austin Emelu, the Reggae Music Roundtable attracts reggae icons including Majek Fashek, Oritwiliki, Righteous Man, Black Rise, as well as younger reggae music hopefuls.
When I was answering your question, is reggae still relevant? I say 100%. It's still very much relevant, but the style is in hip-hop. And so if you look at the culture of hip-hop and the culture of Rastafari movement, the difference is why one is very highly spiritual, okay, the other is not.
Don't put across and take me with you, Tane.
Yet to be premiered comedy 30 Days in Atlanta has been named the best film in the comedy category of the Golden Icons Academy Movie Awards Giyama 2014, which held over the weekend.
I'll slap you.
Slap me now! The Nollywood meets Hollywood movie stars heavyweights including Richard Mofe-Damijo, Vivica Fox, and Ramsey Noah, amongst others, beats Hustlers, Visa Lottery, and A Wish to the coveted Giyama statuette.
Jazzy.
2 years after the controversial breakup of the Mo Hits record imprint, hip-hop music heavyweights D'banj and Don Jazzy will be reuniting for new music. The two former friends and music partners, who have since gone ahead to form different record labels, will be working together on a couple of tracks to celebrate D'banj's 10th year in music. According to an insider, the track will be for a D'banj album which is expected to drop soon. It is, however, yet unclear if the album will receive any input from other former Mo Hits artists, including Wande Cole, The Prince, and Dr. Sid. Reggae music legend Majek Fashek won't be working with any of the trending young artists on his soon-to-be-released comeback album. The reggae star, who is popularly referred to as a rainmaker after his hit track Send Down the Rain, told Entertainment News on Channels Television that his album is fully recorded and receives guest appearances only from other reggae artists from his generation.
First of all, for me to gain the confidence of the young musicians like Davido and Two-Face, Whiskey, Terry G, Olumide, and Don Jazzy, I have to prove my own sound first, so then I can work with them later on.
Now for some new music release ahead of the weekend, singer Temi Dollface is following her debut single, Pata Pata, with the Afrobeat-infused hip-hop track, Just Like a Story. Also, Eminik has released the visuals to his club-raving song titled Emoyo. Emoyo video concept is credited to Kuzio, shot and directed by Michael Williams at a location in Festac, Lagos, Nigeria. The language of fashion cuts across borders, certainly, and this is why fashion world heads converge in Johannesburg, South Africa for the Africa International Fashion Week. Here is a report put together by our folks at the Voice of America.
Fashion Week is the opportunity for designers, both established and new, to present their vision in major capitals. It's also the marketing event in what has become a multi-billion-dollar global industry. This is Johannesburg, Africa's gritty economic hub, and, some hope, a new fashion destination. Aspiring designer and stylist Napo Kalebe was one of many fashion fiends who ventured from afar, in his case from the neighboring country of Lesotho.
Oh, I'm wearing myself actually.
To see this year's spectacle.
So I think it's really intriguing. I love the event. It's very big and it's very, very, very fashion forward.
Longtime designer Marianne Fassler says she pulls heavily from traditional African style for her eponymous label.
I reflect a tradition of print. I reflect definitely the colors and the shapes, and very often the beading, and much more literal Africa throughout my career. But what makes it contemporary is the way I interpret them.
Others, like up-and-coming designer Rich Manisi, say they're looking toward the future and trying to merge African ideas with cutting-edge design. Manisi, who designs for his own line, called Oath, works out of a studio in his garage in Johannesburg.
I think it's evolved and we're showing like a different take on, or like those stereotypes of like print on print and geometrics and stuff like that. Because a lot of the young designers I've seen right now are still they keep it very African but bring in like a Western feel to it so that it's more contemporary.
Both designers agree that African fashion has distinct qualities that make it stand out from the rest of the pack.
We also have a very ethical approach to our art or our craft. We upcycle. A lot of our clothes are the shapes and the textures are created by scraps. We create really beautifully crafted, upcycled pieces.
More than 30 designers presented their collections at this year's Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week Africa. And the appetite for African fashion is growing.
Well, that brings today's show to an end. But hey, as always, the fun continues on channelstv.com and on Twitter. Tweet at me at Oluwamayowa or at channelstv_ENT. And please do let me know what you love the most about today's show. I am Mayowa Ogundele. Until I see you next time, well, it's better to give than to receive. Bless you.